Good afternoon, everybody. I would say it is a beautiful day. My spirit is in a beautiful mood, but as you can see, you can't really see the sun because I'm right in the path of the fire again. But as you guys know, I'm so used to being around natural disasters that it's really nothing to me anymore. I remember living in San Diego in the fishbowl when I lived on Chambers. And there was a really, really bad fire years back to where people were stuck and everyone was by the water because there was nowhere to go. Because it's inside what looks like a giant fishbowl. So the fire was burning all around us. The only way out was to be airlifted out. But unfortunately, they stopped the planes and the helicopters from flying. That was just one time. But I've had it happen several times. So, I see people walk around and be in a panic, like, oh my gosh, and I'm just kind of like, been through it. And I've survived it each time. Each time I've gone through the fire, I've made it. It's very foggy. It's not fog. Very smoky. It's hot out. The sun is shining, but unfortunately, because of the fires, you can't see it. I shouldn't even be out here. It's really bad for your health. They say that today is actually one of the world's worst health days for air clarity. And I happen to be right in the strike zone. Typical. But you know what? Just like in the Bible with walking through the fire and the furnace going and the two are walking through it and then Jesus comes through and is dancing with them through it and they make it. I expect the same. Because there's nothing new under the sun. So that means God is the same today, tomorrow, and always. So even though right now it's kind of hard to see the sun because the fire is going and we're in the furnace, we'll make it. We're warned that we'll see many, many, many people fall. We're here to witness the fall. Learn from the fall. Don't repeat it. History tends to repeat itself, right? Don't let it break the chain. Do something different. So I don't plan on staying out here too long because it is bad air quality and I do have breathing problems. But at the same time, I'm not going to let external factors dictate my life, where I can go and when I can't. So I'm still going to be out here and get a little bit of sun and soot. Nothing like a little sun and soot, right? Yes, I am. There's nobody out here. I'm the only fool. No, I'm not a fool. I'm kidding. But speaking of a fool, a jack of tarot. What do you guys know about the Hangman? The jack. In the arcana, in the major arcana, the jack is the hangman. Now, the hangman can actually, it's one of the only cards that could change because the jack could go from the jackass, the fool, the scapegoat, to turning around and being enlightened. I'm not talking about lodge enlightenment. I'm talking about true enlightenment. So we could all make mistakes in our lives, but you could also repair them by changing your ways. Just stop and go the other way. That's simple sometimes. Well, it sounds that simple. It's not always that simple, but here, I'm back out on my swing. I like to come out here. The sound of the ambulances. You hear them? The fire, the soot falling on my head. And I'm still thankful that I'm alive and not dead. You hear them? They're certainly not far away. But, you live to hopefully see another day, right? So, on this sooty day, How am I going to spend it? Am I going to spend it being frightened and in terror? Am I going to sit and stare at the news and say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Or am I going to have a little faith and keep on pushing through? I choose number 2. And that's not doo-doo.